Well, good morning, guys, to day 3 of Race Week 2.0. It's a little after 5 a.m. and John Conforti, who I'm traveling with, just got gas, so we're ready to hit the road and see if how many quarts of oil we go through today, and at least one spark plug if I had to guess, if not 2 for 6 and 8. So I've got 9 more spark plugs. We'll see how many we go through for the rest of the week. Well, guys, we were just cruising about I don't know, hour and 30-40 minutes, I guess. Sun's now starting to come up. Just stopped and did a oil level check and it was down a couple of quarts. Topped off with fuel, topped off with oil, more importantly, and now we're jumping back on the road. So we're about a quarter of the way in the drive. It's about a 6-hour drive, I think, today. Like 300 and some miles, so about 6 hours, cruising at 65. So I'll do a plug check here at the next stop, top off with oil and fuel again, and just cruise along. Well, guys, just stopped again about an hour, 20 minutes or so into since the last stop. I was only down a quart this time, so that's good. Car's still running well, so I'm going to leave the plug in a little longer, and then I'll swap it out so I can try to keep as many fresh ones as I can. But she's running good, cruising well. Temps are running, about 180 degrees, and that's about it, other than burning a lot of oil. She's holding up okay. So anyway, we're getting close to the checkpoint, and I'll probably should pull the plug at the checkpoint and take a look at it. Well, guys, we made the first check stop and just finally grabbed some breakfast. It is, I don't know what time it is, 10 o'clock. I guess we're about 2 hours out from Noble, where the next track is at. So we're topped off with oil, fuel. The plugs actually didn't look too bad. They're carboned up, but way better than yesterday with these with the NGKs versus the Outlaws. So that is going better. So we're getting there. Well, guys, we actually just had to stop on the side of the highway. The highway wasn't too busy, so thankful for that. We were able to get way off the road, so plenty of space between us and the highway. It was starting to pop. Basically, 6 and 8 spark plugs, especially 8, decided it was finally done. So I went ahead and replaced 6 and 8 since they were both carbon fouled. And now a couple miles down the road, the car seems to be running good again. So we're about 6 quarts of oil so far into the run today. That makes about 11 so far total. I don't think we're too far away from Oklahoma City, and then from there Noble. So, or Nobile, however you pronounce it. So I'm sure I'll need to put probably one more quart, and that'll top it off for today. And then I'll probably have to replace the plugs again at some point in time tomorrow, if not yet today, to finish this day up. Well, guys, that was fun. Of course, we get off the exit. We're just a couple miles from the racetrack. Car decided to die. Started stumbling, fucking snorting. Won't stay running, float stuck in the primaries. So had that happen actually yesterday as well, as I started getting into the Heartland. So don't know why, for whatever reason, I get within, I don't know, 5 miles of the track and, decel, get off the exit or something, and all of a sudden the foot decides to stick. Crazy as shit. Anyway, so tapped on the, on the carburetor there, got the float unstuck, and hey, we are gonna hit Walmart for some supplies. I need some extra oil, obviously I'm burning a bunch, and get a little food to take into the track. So with that, guys, we are just a couple minutes from the track. Well guys, so I drove about 200 feet and the float stuck again. So we're in the Walmart parking lot, I think 6 miles from the track. And so yeah, we pulled the needle and seat out this time, blew it out, and we'll find out in just a minute if that took care of it or not, because otherwise the car drove 6 hours here without any trouble, and now all of a sudden it decides to have a hiccup. So see what happens here in 6 miles, and then we'll get pit set up and car changed over, probably make a pass, just one, and try to get to the next track, maybe 2 if I feel brave. Alright guys, so all suited up, got some plugs in this thing. We're at Thunder Valley Raceway, so I'm going to go ahead and turn the RPM up a little bit compared to yesterday. Best I could do was 13.5 in the 2 passes, struggled, obviously the car's hurt, but we're going to turn the RPM up a little bit more today and try to make 2 passes and see what happens. I probably won't make more than 2. Again, I just want to get through the next 600 miles or so and see what we can do. Alright guys, let's have a little fun.
1305, currently way out of competition with a 1355. Checkpoint 1341 on the left lane, 1375. No, sorry, 1375 on the left, 1341 on the right.
Oh, I don't know if you guys heard me, but that was actually fun. Went pretty nice. Hit my shift points. Car was a little squirrely, like mid-track. You know, I've been running a little more air pressure actually, you know, like 20. So, you know, it's not like low. So I don't know if it's just the track feels a little squirrely, but yeah, it was kind of weird. Well, 13.4. So better than yesterday. Definitely pulled better. So I'm going to go ahead and bring up the RPM a little bit next time and shift it a little higher. See what we can do. Car actually did really good. So you know what? I might make 3 hits tonight. That was fun. So you know what? I'm just going to run it today and have some fun. Yesterday I wasn't having as much fun. Today is fun.
So again, Heartland Race Week 2022.0, drag week replacement. When drag week said, hey, coming up, a couple flat black cars. Well, flat black truck and flat black car. Both cars might turn in the left lane, 13.0 class. You patch a truck in the right lane. That's Bob Cody. Is too much, 1298 is too much for that class, so. Front frame rails are stopped, back frame rails are changed,
so I broke this, guys. No tension on the alternator belt. Well guys, I'm at Rocky Mountain Race Week. They actually have a vehicle you can use to run and get parts and stuff, a little Mini Cooper. And I have not drifted a stick shift vehicle in forever, so it took me a minute to figure out, you know, how to start this thing and run to, you know, Home Depot, Lowe's, anything local in the area to see if I can come up with some threaded rod. And I'm sure I'll have to buy a hacksaw to cut the threaded rod to length so I can keep my alternator tight. So anyway, just a little quick update on that. You know, race week, drag week, whatever you want to call it, man. It's all the same. Something else to fix, to make better for the next time. So guys, I picked up a bunch of turnbuckles, a couple different sizes, a bunch of washers, bolts, that kind of stuff. They didn't have any threaded rod that was the right pitch. You know, I'm running a finer thread and all they had was coarse stuff. Otherwise I'd have bought some and just bought a hacksaw and done it. So what I'm going to have to do is see if these turnbuckles will do, and if I can, you know, basically put the pressure on them that way. The other thing, just a side note that I think is kind of weird, you know, in Michigan we see a lot of deer that get hit by vehicles on the side of the road. Apparently in Oklahoma it's armadillos. Anyway, just thought that was interesting.
1386 will not improve, and the NARS car goes 1534.
What happened to the 1386?